Hi everyone, welcome back. I've got another wardrobe declutter video today. This time I'm going to go through trousers, shorts and skirts, and I think I have quite a few of these pieces of clothing, so this will probably be a long one like my tops and t-shirts, shirts video was. And I'm also going to go through absolutely everything in those categories. I'm going to try everything on, going to see what I want to declutter, what I want to keep, and also see as well if any of those pieces of clothing actually align with my true spring colour analysis result. So the shorts I should be able to try on in this room, but anything longer like the longer skirts and trousers, I will do what I did with my previous video. So I'll go into my lounge, I'll film myself on my phone, and then I'll put in this video that video footage. It's just so you can see basically head to toe the entire outfit and the entire piece of clothing, rather than having it cut off like it is a little bit in this setup. So we'll get started and we will start with the shorts. So first up are these pair of linen shorts from H&M that I've had for a good few years now, I think. I wear shorts quite a lot in the summer months. It's kind of like my go-to piece of clothing, and I have two pairs. I'll show you the other pair next after these ones. And these I'm a little bit torn on because I do wear them a lot. They're my go-to piece of clothing in the summer, but I do feel a little bit too underdressed in them, a little bit too slouchy. I would prefer a pair of shorts, which I also have and I'll show you soon, that is a little bit more elevated, a little bit more tailored. I feel like with these, paired with a t-shirt like this, it's kind of too dressed down for my liking. I like something that's a little bit more kind of put together than what this is. But I wear them a lot because they are really comfortable. I can move freely in them. They're an elasticated waist. They tie in as well, so they do kind of like cinch in at the waist as well, which I like. They have pockets. They're a decent length as well, so they're nothing too short as well. I feel very comfortable in these. Colour wise, I don't really like this colour. It's kind of like a stone grey, dark beige kind of colour. It's definitely more an autumn colour than a spring colour. It needs to be a lot brighter to be a spring colour. So I think that's part of my issue with these as well. So I am a little bit torn what to do with these. I think I'll try on the other pair, see what I think about those, and then I'll make up my mind about this pair. So this is the other pair. They immediately feel a little bit closer to my thighs than the previous pair. Slightly shorter as well. Similar sort of design, both from H&M, both have this tie waist, drawstring waist here, both have pockets. Colour wise, I much prefer this colour. This is a brighter colour. I think it was described as being like a light peach, so it does actually have a little bit of like an orangey peachy sort of tint to it. It is very subtle, but it's a lot brighter. It's more like a brighter cream beige, so I do prefer the colour of this one, but I do kind of wish that these ones were in the previous style, as in slightly longer, slightly looser on my legs. I'm really not sure what to do with these two. I don't feel like I need both. I think I might watch this footage back and then decide and maybe put a little bit of text on the screen or in the description box or somewhere about what I want to do with these shorts. Next are these slightly more tailored shorts from New Look. I much prefer how these ones look compared to the previous two. It's a bit smarter, it's a bit neater, but it's nothing too tailored and too dressed up as well, so it is that kind of nice balance. They look like they would be quite stiff and quite uncomfortable around the waist, but actually they are elasticated at the back, so that's quite nice. It will move with you throughout the day, but you still have this kind of elevated look to them. They have pockets as well. I really like the colour of these as well. These are a great both spring and autumn cream colour, really nice. The material is really quite smooth as well. Wasn't really expecting that. These I really like. There is a space as well here for a belt, so I have a thin belt here, this Arquette belt that will go quite nicely with these shorts, so I really like these ones. These ones are definitely going to stay, and when I'm editing this I will then see whether I need the other two linen shorts, because for now I don't know what I want to do with the other two, but these are definitely staying. Let's move on to skirts now, starting off with my shortest skirt that I have. It's not quite a mini skirt, it does come a couple of centimetres or so above my knee. This is from Kettlewell, and this is called the Short Ponte skirt, and it's in the colour Stone, and I think Stone is only coloured for autumns potentially, but I think springs can get away with this as well because it's a really great like off-white colour. Ideally it would be brighter and it would be more of a cream if it was a spring white shade, but I think, you know, springs can get away with this. And where the colour is in a piece of clothing that's away from my face, it doesn't matter as much if the colour isn't in your colour season. So to make the most impact, you want to wear the colours that are in your colour season close to your face. So your top, for example, a scarf, your lip colour. So if there is a colour that you really like and you want to keep but it isn't in your palette, wear it on your bottom half perhaps, or in accessories. So yeah, this one I still think could pass for a spring colour. It's an elasticated waist, pencil kind of shape. Really like this one. It's really comfortable, moves with me, but it's also quite flattering, I think, as well. This one I wear a lot in the summer as well, along with my shorts. I want to get some fleece lined nude coloured tights as well, so I can wear this one in the autumn and winter, because I really do like the look of a mini skirt and tights and a nice cosy jumper. So if I can find some fleece lined nude tights, I will wear this one a lot more in the upcoming seasons, but for now this one is absolutely staying. I love this skirt. I think this is the last piece of clothing I'm going to actually try on in this room, because I think you can just about see the length of this one. This one comes down to my knees, it just covers my knees. This is another Kettlewell skirt. This is the ruched skirt, so it's definitely a pencil skirt. It's that little bit more fitted than the previous skirt. It really does hug your entire legs. Incredibly comfortable skirt, elasticated waistband. It's got some ruching along the sides as well. I did originally have this in 3 different colours. I had a poppy red and an autumnal navy, but I didn't really wear those colours, so I've sold those, which is good. So hopefully whoever has bought those is getting a lot of wear out of them. But the dark ginger, which is this shade, I wasn't able to sell. Nobody snapped it up. But in the meantime, I did wear it a couple of times just to kind of see, actually, do I want to keep it? And I did. So I am going to keep this one. I like that this one is quite a feminine style, really lovely kind of caramel cinnamon colour. And if I just get my fan, my swatch card for my True Spring, this does fit this second darkest, not second darkest brown, but the second shade towards the end on here. That is a really good mix. So this colour is actually really good for both springs and autumns. Similar sort of thing with the previous skirt. I wear this one a lot in the spring and summer, especially the summer. And I do want to, like I say about the tights, once I have those tights, I will wear this one a lot more in the autumn and winter months as well. So this one is absolutely staying. So all the other skirts, all the other trousers, I will try on in the lounge for you and put in some footage of me wearing them, because they're now too long to fully capture with the setup that I have in this room. I do need to get a wide-angled lens. So next is this midi, slightly flared skirt that I got from H&M a few years ago. This is in a leopard print pattern. I love a leopard print. I have a few leopard print pieces in my wardrobe. You've seen my leopard print dress. I do have some shoes as well that are leopard print. That's going to come in another video. I love this skirt. This is so flattering. It's so pretty, so feminine. And I love that even though leopard print is a print, it can still be styled as a neutral. So it goes with so many things. And I just love how this can be dressed up, can be dressed down, can wear it throughout all seasons during the year. Really do love this skirt. It's very pretty. It has a zip on the side. The waistband isn't kind of elasticated, but it is still a very comfortable, breathable material as well. It is fairly sort of thin, but it's not see-through at all. Really love this one. This one is also going to stay. The next 2 skirts I bought not just for my holiday for Vietnam, but that was kind of the catalyst that kind of made me buy the next 2 skirts. But I've been wanting skirts like this for a little while anyway, and I just thought that they would be a great option to wear when it's really hot in Vietnam, and I want to make sure that I'm dressed modestly as well, but comfortable, and also hopefully looking quite nice as well. So first up is this sort of satin effect skirt from Nobody's Child. It's in this moss green, so an autumnal green, not a spring green. This is elasticated on the waist as well, and it's slightly kind of flared out a little bit at the bottom, sort of midi length on me. Really comfortable skirt. Was great for just daytime wearing as I was going sightseeing, but can also be dressed up as well. Dressed up for like an evening out, a dinner out perhaps. Very beautiful skirt. I am going to keep this one. And the other skirt is also from Nobody's Child. This one isn't elasticated, it does have a zip down the side, and it's got these kind of fake buttons here running along most of the length, and then it does have a split towards the bottom of the skirt, and it's in this really pretty ditzy floral print, and I love a ditzy floral print. It's always the print that I'm drawn most to, along with leopard print. But I have said, I think in a previous video of something like clothes I'm not going to buy again, that I wouldn't buy any more ditzy print because the scale of the print is too small on me. I need a medium scale print for a print to look best and most flattering. But sometimes you just don't want to wear clothing that is technically flattering. You want to wear a piece of clothing because you like it, and for me ditzy print is that. So yes, the scale is a little bit too small on me. It's not the best in terms of scale. Medium would be better, but I don't care because I love ditzy print. It's so pretty, it's so happy, it's so feminine, it's so playful, and I love that it kind of adds that bit of like femininity to my wardrobe, because my wardrobe can sometimes feel plain because I have a lot of block colours. So adding in something like this just helps me to feel that little bit more kind of feminine as well. So I really like this skirt. Very comfortable, very breathable, dressed up, dressed down, can wear it year round. Wear it in the summer with a little tank top perhaps, but in the winter with one of my chunky cardigans, that would look really nice. So this one's also staying. Next I have two knitted skirts. They're both very similar in appearance, and they're both from the brand Glamorous. This is the one that I bought first. This one has a thinner waistband. The waistband is elasticated, and I'm pretty sure in terms of materials this is mostly wool. No, sorry, cotton, 100% cotton. But anyway, it is very soft, it's very comfortable, it keeps me warm. I've been wearing this skirt a few times over the past couple of weeks where the temperature has dropped quite a bit recently. It's really quite sunny today, so I don't need something like this. But I wear both of these skirts a lot in the autumn and winter because they keep me warm, they're comfortable, they have a decent length to them as well. But also I feel like they look really nice as well. Like with the ditzy floral skirt, they add that bit of like femininity to my wardrobe, which I really like. Colour wise, this is good for both springs and autumns, possibly even better for springs. This is like a, I'm not sure what the shade name is, but I'm going to describe it as like a light toffee kind of colour. So these two sort of lighter browns here, that skirt matches those pretty well. So I'd say this is more spring than autumn, but again autumns can absolutely get away with it because it's got that warmth. Really like this one. This one's going to stay. This one is also going to stay. I'm not going to declutter this one, but unfortunately I don't like this one as much as the previous skirt. So this one I bought after buying the previous one, and I thought that this one would basically be the previous skirt but just in a brown colour. But actually the waistband is a lot thicker. It's basically like 2-3 times thicker than the other waistband. So much so that I did have to ask my mum if she can maybe change the waistband on it. I am rubbish at sewing, I'm rubbish at, you know, tailoring clothes or whatever, I can't do it. So I did ask her to do that, and she has shortened the waistband because it was actually quite uncomfortable. Where it was so thick, it was really like pressing in on my stomach, and then again because it was so thick and wide, it wouldn't stay, you know, in one piece. It would kind of move about quite a bit. So now that my mum, very nice of her, has changed the waistband, it is a lot more comfortable. Colour wise, this is definitely for autumns, and this could potentially actually be a crossover for winter because it's not a hugely obvious warm brown. It is quite a dark neutral brown, so this is definitely not for springs, but again because it's away from my face it doesn't matter too much. So definitely more for autumns, but I do think that winters could get away with this one. So that's really why I don't like this one as much as the other one, because it's not the perfect shade of brown and the waistband isn't as nice as the previous waistband, but I will still keep it because I do still wear it. Lovely skirt for all of the reasons that I like the other one. Okay, skirts done. No declutters yet. There is a question mark over those two linen shorts, but I'm keeping all of the skirts and then keeping that tailored pair of shorts as well. I'm now going to do trousers, and I do think that there will be 2-3 potentially declutters from the trousers. So if we start off with what I'm wearing, I will still put in a video of me wearing it full screen. But starting off with these jeans, these are the only pair of jeans that I have. I don't wear jeans that often. I used to wear jeans way more than I do now, but it is still handy to have a pair of jeans. These are, I think these are Topshop Jamie flared jeans. I tried on so many pairs of jeans to find the perfect one. Finding the perfect pair of jeans is just such an effort. But anyway, I really like these. These are slightly sort of high-waisted, sort of mid to high-waist, and I like that on me. They are a flared leg, and I really like a flared leg. It really helps to sort of balance out my hourglass figure. They are fairly kind of like fitted through the thighs, and then they do flare out towards the bottom, so you have that little bit of like figure hugging from the jeans. Very soft material, very soft jeans, very easy to move in these jeans. I can squat and bend and whatever in these jeans. They're very comfortable, they move with me, they're not stiff at all, which I really like. Colour wise, they are arguably too dark for springs. Springs are better off with a slightly lighter shade of denim, but again it's away from my face, so a better shade for autumns than it is for springs. But I love these jeans, so I'm going to keep them. I might in the spring get a lighter pair of jeans perhaps, but I do historically prefer a darker wash of denim on me than a lighter. I feel like it's also slightly more, again that word, flattering on me as well, so these ones are going to stay. This is the fourth and final piece of clothing I had tailor-made in Vietnam. I wanted a pair of brown linen trousers, and I had searched so many shops before I went to Vietnam to find the perfect pair. I tried a few, they were either too expensive or they weren't the right style of trousers or the right shade of brown, and I just thought, you know what, I'm getting some clothes made, I will ask for a pair of linen trousers, and these ones are great. Possibly slightly too dark to be a spring brown, but definitely an autumn brown. They don't have space for a belt, but I don't think I would wear a belt with linen trousers anyway, because linen naturally is just that bit more natural, a bit more laid back. But saying that, these are still like a tailored fit, so they do have that relatively smart appearance to them. They are slightly wide-legged as well. Dress them up, dress them down, really quite breathable. Great for like office wear or smarter wear during the spring and summer months when the weather is a bit warmer, but you can't really wear like a pair of shorts perhaps. So this is a great option for those months. I haven't worn these too much this year, but we have had a really crap summer, so maybe if the summer next year is better I will wear these a bit more, but these ones are also going to stay. Really happy with these. Another pair of brown trousers. These aren't linen, these are mostly polyester I think. These are the Abercrombie Sloane trousers. These are a great pair of trousers for that high-waisted, wide leg, tailored look to a pair of trousers, and Abercrombie Sloane trousers are really quite a popular choice for that. Colour wise, both suitable for springs and autumns. You really wouldn't want to go darker than this for springs. Autumns possibly could. They have pockets in them. Very comfortable trouser, really nice to kind of smarten up an outfit. So again, great for work, but great for like maybe a dinner out perhaps, and you don't want to go for a dress or skirt. Going for a pair of trousers like this would work. Dress them up, dress them down, suitable for all year round as well. These ones are going to stay. Now a pair of trousers that's very similar to the previous one, but these ones are from Uniqlo. These ones are in a sort of like an apple jade autumn green colour. I don't think these ones are spring. If I look at my swatch, no, these are definitely not bright enough. These are probably more of like an autumn summer crossover colour. They're not warm enough and they're not vibrant enough to be like a true autumn or even a true spring kind of shade of green, especially a true spring shade of green actually. Very nice pair of trousers though. Again, they're tailored like the similar pair, so high-waisted, wide leg, tailored, space for a belt on these. They have a pocket. I haven't worn them at all this year. When I first got these, and I remember getting these, I wore them a lot, and it was back when I was doing my capsule wardrobes for each of the seasons, and I wore these a lot in spring and I wore these a lot in autumn, and I got so much use out of them. But yeah, I haven't worn them this year. I don't think I'm really drawn to them anymore, so I think I'm actually going to declutter these. I'm going to try and sell them though, because they do still look like they are in great quality. They're not worn through at all, so I'm going to put these ones on Vinted. These ones I'm also going to declutter. I think the time has come to say goodbye to these trousers. I've loved these trousers since I've had them. These are from Quiz. These are probably 10, 15 years old. I've had these for a long time. These are a beautiful pair of trousers though. They are high-waisted, they're a zip at the back, so no space for like a belt, no pockets either, wide leg effect, but they're very flattering. They're very, like, they kind of move with your body, but they kind of hug to the certain bits on your body that you want them to hug to. Just a very lovely pair of trousers. Whenever I wear these I get compliments, and I think the last time I wore these was when I had a compliment, because I went to some training at a previous job, so we're talking maybe like 5 years ago, and the person giving the training said to me twice, "Really love those trousers on you." So yeah, I don't think I've worn these in like 5 years or so, but whenever I do a wardrobe declutter I always say no, I'm going to keep these because I do like how they look on me. But I think the time has come. Colour wise as well, these are probably like a pine green, so an autumn winter crossover, definitely not a spring green. And I think I'm just going to possibly just put these in a charity bag, because looking at them they do have a little bit of bobbling going on them. I don't think the quality is quite there for a resell on somewhere like Vinted, but they're still in pretty good nick. Saying that though, they do still look really good despite me having them for so long. So yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye to these. Right, just 3 more pairs of trousers to go. Firstly, these ones, which I might declutter, I'm not too sure. Like with the shorts, I'm probably going to watch back this footage, see how they look and decide whether I want to declutter them or not. And mostly it's the colour. I think this is more like a summer beige. It's definitely not bright enough or warm enough to be a spring beige. Kind of works for autumns, but I think it's mostly kind of summer. It is more taupey than cream in the beige. Style wise, I like the style. It's got an elasticated waistband, you can tie it, it's got pockets, wide leg as well, so a great option to dress up or dress down. But I don't really wear these ones too much anymore. I've become much more of a skirt person. I always used to be a top and trouser person, but I'm definitely more drawn to skirts now, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, not entirely sure what to do with these. Again, I will possibly put something up on the screen or in the description box about what I've decided to do with these once I've edited this video and seen how they look on me. These ones are from M&S. They are arguably more white than they are cream, so possibly not the best option for springs and autumns, but where they are so bright, I do think that springs could get away with these. These trousers I love. I don't wear them too much because they're not really that much of a practical colour. Got to be very careful when you wear light colours like this, very light colours like this, but they're beautiful. So they have an elasticated waist. Again, you can tie at the waist. They've got pockets, and I love that they are slightly fitted at the top and then they are wide legged, but they're not super wide leg where your shoes or your ankles get drowned in them. It's just the right level of wide leg in these trousers. Very flattering, very beautiful. Love these a lot. I'm going to keep these. Last pair of trousers. These are the same as the green, like the apple mint, apple jade green trousers from Uniqlo. These are in a cream version, so great for springs, great for autumns. Again, they've got this tailored fit, zip, clasp, space for a belt, pockets, bit of pleating here, wide legged, a nice tailored pair of trousers. Like I've just said, I'm not really much of a trouser person anymore, so I haven't worn these in a while, and I don't think I've worn these this year either. I've just been that much more attracted to skirts recently. But I will keep these because these are a great colour for springs and autumns, great tailored pair of trousers, and I have a couple of neutrals now. I have this pair and I've got my brown pair, so I think I will keep these ones. I think these will be quite useful to have despite not wearing them too much recently. So those are all of my shorts, skirts and trousers. So from shorts, potentially 2 declutters, potentially just 1, not too sure, not decided yet. Edited Vicky will know. Me now, I don't know. Skirts, I'm keeping all of my skirts, which is good. Trousers, I'm potentially decluttering the summer beige pair, the 2 green pairs, and I think that's it. So that's not too bad at all. And in terms of colours, got some options for springs, got some options for autumns, so not too bad there either as well. thank you very much for watching this one. I do have a couple more of these ones to come, but not for a little while because I have my regular monthly videos coming and I've got my quarterly makeup inventory check-in videos as well. So there will be a few more. Like I say, I've got like accessories to come. I've got, I think, maybe pyjamas, and I'm going to go through my underwear as well. I'm going to go through basically all of my clothing. So there will be 2, 3 perhaps more of these videos to come. But thank you for watching this one and the previous ones if you have done so. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.